Hi everyone, Happy New Year to you all. I hope you have navigated through Christmas with ease and you are looking forward to a fresh, bright, positive start for 2023. So with that in mind, I'm going to call in my angels, my guides, and my celestial team and connecting in with my I am energy, my beloved energy. So that's the oversoul aspect of me. To bring through some guidance and some clarity and some wisdom that may be needed in our lives right now. And if you love the work that I do and the space that I hold and facilitate, I have started a brand new Patreon page. I'm going to pop the link below. You can check it out. And you can sign up if it resonates, and every month you will receive weekly guided healing meditations. There will be monthly live talks, and I will be calling some Patreon members on the lives as well and providing soul readings for them, answering questions and bringing through deep guidance. I'm very excited to start this journey. I've been planning it for quite a while, and if you love the work that I do, I would be very grateful if you signed up and joined me on this journey. It's all about navigating back to the truth of our being, unraveling and unlayering all the falsehoods and all the programming and all the untruths that we hold within ourselves, and finding underneath all that layer is this beautiful, beautiful heart where the seat of our soul resides. And when that happens, then we open up into the higher mind. There's a dissolving and a dissolution of the ego, and we're moving into the higher mind where we know we are connected to all and everything. So with that in mind, I will bring through some light language as well as I'm reading the cards. Light language is a very high frequency of energy. It's how I channel and bring through the information from my guides. And it's also how I provide intuitive healings, and I also receive for myself also. So inviting you, if you're getting the chance to have a cup of tea or coffee and sit down, to take a breath and to center, pulling in our higher selves. So instantly is in tuning into the collective, pulling in my angels, my guides, my celestial beings to surround me. There is a lot of clearing happening right now around our throat chakras. Layers and layers of unraveling, of releasing, and of finally unearthing and speaking our truth. Many people disillusioned, so there was a block around the third eye clearing as well about actually what is it that I believe, what is my truth, because as we unlock and unlayer and unravel a lot of distortion within our field, what's happening is the recognition that what I thought was my truth or what I believe to be my truth no longer holds resonance. So our truth is transparent, it's shifting and it's changing. So the truth of who we are, our place in the world, our place in where we are within our family home, within our unit, within our workplace and our environment, all of that is, I'm getting like a shifting or a movement. So we're in a 3D world. It's very in our mind's eye. And as we see it, it's very solid in structure, but I'm showing that this is moving, it's changing. So our reality is shifting and changing as our truth is shifting and changing. So the more we unlock within the heart of us, the more we release that is not our truth. And this is changing our perception of ourselves. It's also changing our perception of others. How we see, how we feel about others is changing this month very fast. Connecting with the Divine Mother Mary and working very deeply with the cosmic mother energies, the mother of earth, the mother of the universe, the cosmic mothers, the mother of all the souls. So this month we're being asked to be gentle with ourselves as these perceptions are changing, as these awarenesses are being revealed to us. It is going to cause a lot of upset around us in our placement where we felt we were placed, seeing a chessboard and our place on the board. So that place is moving, and there will be a clearing away as well. So people that may have been in our field on the playing board will be cleared as well. So there will be people stepping out of our lives for good because there's no longer a resonance in that relationship with us. Okay, so instantly being guided this card came into my field before I came on the Zoom. I'm going to pick 3 cards and see what comes through for us. First card that came out is Karma. Have a look at it here. Lots of light codes, lots of color, lots of information coming through on this card already. The back of these cards read, have a little bit of a note before I pull in the energy through the card. So this reads, someone from your past reemerges in your life. And this gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly into your power, yet stand also in light of love. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. Okay, so I can personally relate to this card instantly, and I'm certain you will have an idea of who and what it is. Sometimes it might not be people, it could be a past, it could be a trauma, it could be a situation, it could be a pattern that you're finding it hard to release and let go of. So karma is something that I see and read in people's energy fields. Karma comes through our Akashic records and our ancestral line. It also reads it through the back of the causal chakra, the chakra at the back of the head, which plays out as well, where you pick up parallel past lives too. And karma is energetic debt that has been unpaid. So if we have done something to hurt somebody else, that energy, that intention behind that energy, if it was an intention of manipulation or hurt or deceit or however it was, it's a distorted, inverted energy. This needs to be cleared to come back into the light. So there's a lot of karma coming up right now to be cleared. Sometimes we are clearing a lot of karma in our field that is not actually ours in this lifetime. We can be clearing a lot of karma unknown to ourselves through our bloodline. So this is unhealed patterns within the family line. Usually, if you are the type of person that likes the work that I do and is very interested in spiritual work, interested in connecting with yourself, healing your own life, being the one to be there to support family, being the empath, sensitive and loving, then the high likelihood is that you are already clearing a lot of karma through your family line. And it can feel burdensome at times. A lot of us that are clearing karma through the line are very awake in a very maybe dense family where family are not very aware of the repercussions of their behaviors. So this then has a ripple out effect. And then somebody that's very awake and very aware within the family instantly can pick up when something is not right and something is not aligned. And then they're clearing that through their field. So it's important when we are clearing karma that we are not sponges, because this is what I see a lot in people. Sometimes when I read for people in their energy, I have to, or I'm guided to, from their higher self, to clear their energy field from energy that they have pulled into their field that is not theirs. So it's always very important to be grounded. Are you somebody that takes on, might not be intentionally, you take on other people's energy? You walk into a room, you're in the family, we've just heard from Christmas, you could be carrying a lot of stuff from Christmas from family that's still in your body. How do we clear it? Then we release it through our root chakra. We release it through our earth chakra. So the root chakra is a very powerful chakra. It sits at the very base of the coccyx bone. It vibrates in a beautiful blood red color, and also as we ascend, it moves into a platinum white disc. This is very primal energy here. So this is when we are clearing stuff from the family. The triggers are very deep. We can have a lot of rage, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, those very primal emotions coming up to be cleared. We clear it through Mother Earth. Mother Earth is our grounding, like the trees, like plants, they've got roots, they ground. We pass whatever energy is coming through us out through the body. We do not store it in our bodies because that makes us ill, it makes us sick. So we need to open up and request with your intention to open up your root chakra. Sit with your bum on the ground, connect the root directly like a magnet, connecting, like I'm getting feeling like a magnetic pull to Mother Earth, and release through the root. Visualize all of that pain, all of that anger, all of that angst that you've taken on from other people, being released like a river and being shown like a waterfall flowing down from the head, through the body, through the organs, through the spine, and out, like as even you've pulled out a stopper or pulled out or released from the opening of your root, and pour it deep into Mother Earth. You may also visualize walking barefoot or walk barefoot, or have your feet in water, in the sea, in the water, just steeping your feet, visualizing roots, because 3 feet below the soles of our feet is our earth star chakra. So we have the physical body, but our energy radiates above and around our physical body. So 3 feet, 9 feet, depending on our awareness and how much we are open. This also radiates below the soles of our feet. So asking as well, calling in your guides, your angels, your team and spirit, to activate and open up your earth star chakra, 3 feet below the soles of your feet, and visualize this spinning like a disc, spinning below the sole of your feet and grounding you into Mother Earth. If you are not grounded, you will feel very cold hands, very cold feet. You may feel like a lot of aches and pains in the lower parts of the legs, restless legs, anything like that, where you've got joint or muscle pains from the hips down to the legs, is the body telling you there is an imbalance of energy here. You need to ground your energy. When you're very up in the head all the time, feeling spaced out, living in your thoughts, living in the mind space, not grounded in the body. These are all symptoms and ways of showing you that you're being asked, your body is asking you to ground your energy more and more. So being in nature, grounding, putting the intention to ask Mother Earth to connect your energy like a magnetic field of magnetic pulling. So there is a huge clearing of karma here. So don't store it in your body, release it. Also drumming, tribal drumming, movement, dancing, running, getting it out of the body, physically releasing this is a very potent and a very healing way to release those energies from the body. So also lessons being learned. We come here on earth to learn lessons. Our soul has many, many lessons that it is going to learn on this journey. When the lesson is not learned, the pattern will keep repeating itself. If it doesn't repeat itself with the same person or the same situation, if you've decided to walk away and that person leaves your life, you haven't cleared the core wound or the reason around this, then another person, another situation, be it in your workplace, your personal life, will come in and show you again the same lesson. This is very poignant right now around families and around relationships. So am I clearing karma? What is it within me? What is the core belief system within me that is recreating this? What is the pain and the suffering that I am holding on to within my body? The belief system that I am unworthy on some level, that this is keeping repeating itself. Because if something is keep coming up over and over and over again, there is a lesson here. And the lesson is not to punish us. The lesson here is to teach us something. There's some area here that is in need of our awareness, in need to be held, to be dissolved in love. Because all lessons come from a root where we are withholding love from ourselves. We are separating ourselves out. So we are decompartmentalizing. It's not even a word. I'm getting that word, to to split ourselves off. There's decompartmentalize. I know I'm not getting that right, so apologies. Sorry, guys, I can't say that word today. But we are splitting ourselves. You get the gist. We're splitting ourselves off in parts. So we want to come back to full health, is to embody and embrace all of those parts of us. The shadow aspects of us are the essential parts of us that we need to embody to come back into full health and healing. People outside of us are the triggers. So they will activate those unhealed parts of us that are coming up to be healed right now. So our instinct is to blame and project outside of us, but that never heals the situation fully until we're able to look deep within us and say, what is it within me that I am holding on to here that's continuing this cycle, that's continuing this pattern, that's continuing this karma? Because a lot of the programming that we have within us, a lot of the reactions that we have within us are coming from our family, or coming from our childhood. We learned them from our parents, we learned them from our upbringing, we learned them from the society that we grew up in, and then so on and so forth. So our parents, our grandparents, and this is why patterns repeat themselves until we can clear that within us. So this is, just a nugget, a glimpse of the depths. I'm seeing, like, the tip of the iceberg of what's being revealed. We need to look deeper within us. We need to hold ourselves in absolute love. We need to recognize and realize that this, the heart of us, compassion for ourselves, to love and support ourselves, regardless of what we are moving through. Hold that sacred space for ourselves. This is what's being asked from us right now for January, to recognize that those triggers outside of us, those people around us, we have a choice. If we are reacting to them over and over again, what is it within me that needs to be seen? What is it within me that needs to be held in love and light? What is it within me that needs to be nurtured and taken care of, so I can clear my karma and my family karma, so that's being cleared then, and that pattern is not being repeated again. So much information in that card, karma. The next card I picked out was renewal. I picked this card for myself yesterday as well. Right, rest. Rest, switch off the mind. A short holiday would do you a world of good at this time. I laughed when I got this card yesterday, and you could be laughing yourself because we are just getting back to work after what is apparently meant to be a restful time. But needless to say, Christmas and New Year can be anything but restful. We could be even more stressed, more overworked than we were before Christmas. A change of scenery results in renewed clarity and sense of purpose. So this is again karma. So I'm not being let off the hook here by my angels and guides. There's more information, deeper awareness coming up right now to be cleared for renewal. So just breathing, I feel a clearing coming through. If you'd like to receive, say yes from your higher self. Okay, the thymus gland is being activated in many, the higher heart. Eaniano rotosu uaki atiano tono rotosua. Iahana oane rotosuyaka. Iahane sorotosu iahane sirotosonoto eoasewa. Okay, so I'm being shown that a lot of people that are watching this, or will be watching this in the future, are being asked to unburden yourself, to let go and put down the responsibilities that you have taken on because they're not yours to carry. So I'm seeing a family unit, I'm seeing a circle. So we are all individual and we all come together as a family and as a unit, and we are meant to bring ourselves, and each and every person brings themselves. We are not meant to take on, or we are not responsible for um, I'm getting a band-aid plaster to soothe and balm over issues within the family. So there could have been over the Christmas and the New Year a lot of you trying to smooth things over, trying to make people feel at ease with each other, trying to keep the peace. And in doing so, keeping the peace for others made you create a lot of turmoil within yourself. So then after the Christmas period, you are more anxious, your nervous system is completely um, out of sync, and you're more stressed than you were before Christmas period. And now the likelihood is you're back into work, back into school, back into the normality of life, feeling 10 times more stressed than before Christmas because you tried to do everything to balm everything over, and it ended getting the words tits up. And you're like, fuck this shit, it hasn't worked out. So this is why your higher self is asking you now to rest, because you have done more than enough, and it's time for you to, I'm seeing like the knights, the round table, and King Arthur for some reason. Maybe this is going to come in later. For me, the knights, the round table, King Arthur, and the knights, there's 13 knights, and they were all one. There was no head of the table, there was no end of the table. We were all one, they were all one, they were all individual, treated as one, respected as one. This is how you are being asked right now. Can you sit at the table and recognize that your place is equal among everybody sitting there? Your responsibility is equal among everybody sitting there. Can you lay down the burdens that you have placed upon yourself or have placed upon you because it's overworking you? And to pull and request that energy to come back to yourself and be selfish. Say no, have boundaries, and say, I need fucking rest. I've been running and racing like a headless fucking chicken. I need a rest. I need a break. And listen to yourself. Change of scenery, get a break, get out of the house, get away from work, do what you need to do to reset. Also, this picture represents the snake being the Kundalini energy rising within, the sun being our father Ray, the father sun Solaris. This is a lot of healing happening here right now too, around the masculine, the divine masculine energy. The divine masculine energy is healing within us. It is still healing very deeply within me. And the divine masculine is wanting to be held. The masculine energy is there to be our support. Can I support myself? Can I allow my needs to be met? Can I listen to myself and allow myself to be taken care of? These are the questions your higher self is asking of you. There's a lot of shadow aspects coming up here as well. The goddess Medusa energy worked very, very deeply with this energy in December with the Cosmic Mother program. A lot of very deeper shadow aspects of the self and of family coming up right now. It's not our place, it's not my place, it's not your place to fix and heal anybody. Remember your place at the table to be equal. You can step back, hold space, but don't be in there fixing and doing and trying to soothe and balm it over anymore. Take care of this. Calm your own heart, soothe your own heart. Sit in the sun. Allow yourself to be blessed with the rays of the sunshine. Allow yourself to be immersed in nature. Rest and calm. The storm will pass. So a lot of clearing, deep clearing happening for people right now. Alchemy, this kind of coincides as well with the merging of the masculine and the feminine within us and the clearing of karma. Alchemy, another powerful card, and also very potent ultraviolet light. So ultraviolet light is a powerful healing energy that we can call upon. The carrier of the ultraviolet light in the divine masculine form is from Saint Germain, and the divine feminine form is his twin flame, Lady Portia. Can call in, and also Archangel Zadkiel energy coming through as well. Calling in the angels, the guides of the divine ultraviolet light to cleanse and clear and alchemize the energy. What is alchemy? Alchemy is the exchange of energy. Alchemy is the diffusion of energy. So no energy can be destroyed. It can be alchemized and integrated. So when we work with the shadow aspects, when we're clearing denser aspects with us, what we need to do for full healing is integrate it through the portal of our heart to be alchemized back into the light, because energy cannot be destroyed. There's also a lot of new life here. So there's the energy entering, there's a lot of energy entering through our crown chakra. There's a lot of information being dropped into people in through the third eye, a lot of awareness and a lot of waking up to the truth. This is also outside of us. So there's other stuff happening collectively that's going to appear very soon within January around us. So we have the COVID pandemic. There is a lot of stuff in the news and in the media, a lot of fear mongering going to step in again and being shown and played in the field. Are you going to feed yourself into this fear, or are you going to recognize and realize that I am in control of myself, and how I choose to react within myself and within my world and my reality is my power? So not feeding into the fear and being shown. The back of this card reads, your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself and your world around you. Let go of the struggle and feel the beauty inside you. Allow all to just be and just be you. So, in a nutshell, the chaos is going to continue outside of us. There's more stuff we're going to be bombarded with in the next while. Through either our health or through the media or through politics or through war. There's going to be an influx of more fear around us. There's also a lot of clearing happening within our field. However, remembering I am a sovereign being. I am in charge of myself. I am the one that's creating my reality around me. And what I am in charge of is my reactions to every single situation that comes into my field, to every thought that enters my mind, to every sensation that enters my body. I have a choice. I can choose to react. We instantly can move into programming. We can move into reaction. So a reaction is something that we're in it before we even recognize. But when we bring something into our awareness, that's where the shift can change. When we become aware of something, then we can react differently. So you're being asked this month to bring into your awareness your choice here. I can choose to react to that person. I can choose to react to that piece of information. I can choose to center myself, breathe, and bring my awareness and my energy back into myself. Same with family at the table. I can choose to bear all of that burden. I can choose to try and take on all of that responsibility that is not mine, or I can choose to recognize that I'm not going to react to this anymore. I'm going to remove myself from this situation or from this disturbance in my field, and I can choose to center myself and not play in that anymore. So I'm seeing as well a chessboard. I see a chessboard a lot as in the game of life. I see different pieces of the chess represent different people in our lives, different moves, different, some are black, some are white. That's how we can see life. There's a huge gray area that we are all navigating through, but sometimes we're coming from I'm saying this is black, somebody's saying this is white, and this is why we have the confrontation. There's a huge gray area here to be played through. Am I choosing to play this field the same way I've played it all the time? Or am I going to take a step back to recognize and realize my power lies within me? I get to choose how I react here, and I don't need to react the same way. And this is the karma card coming up again. Remember, it read, stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to a relationship. Gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. So what am I going to do this year differently to last year? What is it I can do? Because I can't change people outside of me. I can't change the world around me, but I can change how I'm feeling within me. I can change my reactions. I can change where I'm putting my energy and what I'm pulling my energy into. That's where my power lies right now. When I can begin to really acknowledge that, really play in that for myself, then I can start to, like the chess pieces, move in a different direction that resonates properly for me. So it's really about this month and this year reclaiming our power, pulling our power home to ourselves, removing the mask of illusions that have been placed around us, and recognizing our power lies in our reactions. Have a beautiful, blessed day, everybody. If you like the work that I facilitate and would like to join my Patreon membership, please check out the link below and have a wonderful, wonderful January.